Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining meditation session by Happy Science UK. Today, we will practice Eightfold Path. And this is a traditional Buddhist style of meditation, Eightfold Path. And today's meditation is sixth of Eightfold Path, which is called Right Effort. Right Effort. First of all, let me explain about Eightfold Path by Happy Science. By Happy Science, we emphasize the importance of reflecting upon our mind, which is called self-reflection. Self-reflection. In this life, in our secure life, we tend to accumulate some negative thoughts against others or towards ourselves. Negative thoughts means the thoughts which is not in accordance with the will of God or Buddha. This kind of negative thoughts, accumulation of negative thoughts, makes our mind dirty. Our mind is like a window of the house. If the window of the house is dirty, the sunlight does not shine into our house. Our mind is almost the same. If the window of our mind is dirty, the sunlight from heavenly world does not shine into our mind, then this will cause any negative effects on our life. That's why we need to reflect upon ourselves from time to time, every day, every evening. Then I need to polish and cleanse our mind. And today's self-reflection or meditation is right effort. Making efforts is a basic for our spiritual life or religious life. The spiritual awakenings starts from making efforts. This world, this earth is like a school of our soul training. We were born to this world, this earth again and again to attain new experiences and new wisdom and polish our minds, make our minds developed. So this world is like a school, no soul. In this school, this world called school of mind, school of soul, we can accumulate variety of experiences and wisdom through our training, experiences on earth. That's why making effort is very important in our spiritual life. Without making efforts, we cannot expect any spiritual development, spiritual progress in our mind. In addition to that, our life is supported by many people. We were grown up by our children, by our parents, and raised, educated by school teachers, loved by schoolmates, friends, and now we are supported by many people, colleagues, neighbors, many people in this country, people around the world. We are supported by many people. That's the reason why we need to take back this love, give back this love to the people around the world. And for giving back love to people around the world, we need to make efforts, spiritual efforts. So today, I will read a beautiful passage from this book, The Essence of Buddha by Master Ryuho Okawa of Happy Science, regarding right effort. From page 60 to 66. There are two essential perspectives that we need to consider in practicing right effort. In the first perspective, we must think of this life as the soul's opportunity to experience and learn. Have you ever considered life this way? Have you been making a continuous effort to live with this view of life? If the essence of light living is the reflection on our way of life in the daily cycles, the essence of right effort is to consider our way of life in longer spans of one or more years at a time. Such reflection will help us set middle-term goals in life. What we will do to develop yourself over the next year, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, and the next 10 years. What do you plan to do in these years for your self-growth? The second point of view that matters for right effort is a spiritual one. In the final analysis, right effort is about checking the progress of our spirituality and the height of our spiritual awareness. It does not serve us at all if we are following a way of life that brings decline to the spiritual side of us. Growing our spiritual awareness means, in other words, raising our enlightenment. But what does it mean to raise our enlightenment? And how do we know whether we are making progress? There are 3 key points to check. The first point is to be able to see yourself as you are in the most truthful state. This is a step that engages the detached observer in you. The ability to see from the perspective of eternal Buddha. When you gain a clear sense of who you are very close to enlightenment. This is the first point you must consider as you examine how close you have come to enlightenment. The second point is to perceive others and yourself not as an individual, but as one grand harmony. You will recognize others as your friends and comrades in mission, all aiming to create the ideal world of light. The third point is to perceive deeply the true purpose of this life and the world around you, to discover the precise meaning of the environment and circumstances that surround you. When these 3 points show that you have made progress, your spiritual awareness is growing. So, in today's self-reflection or meditation of right efforts, we will check whether we are making spiritual efforts and spiritual progress day by day. Before going to meditation, we will recite a beautiful English sutra of happy science, the true words spoken by Buddha. The true words spoken by Buddha. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly. Because of gathering of bodhisattvas, this is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially this is the land of souls rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of life. Each of you sails down as a small boat. So you need a boatman. If it were not for your boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to pant in a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your minds. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other. And it's time to forgive each other. This is eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas, believing that the light has reality, believing that love has reality, believing that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together, to keep right mind, and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Okay, now let's start meditation. Before going to meditation, we will take a deep breath so that we can calm our mind. Okay, so please straighten your back and relax your shoulders. Please calm your mind. Close your eyes lightly and put your hand on your lap with your palm facing upwards. Then please start to take a deep breath. Breathe in deeply and lead your breath down to your stomach. And Please slowly breathe out. Please continue this deep breathing. Please visualize a calm lake, very calm lake, with any waves on its surface. Today, we will conduct a meditation based on the passage from the Laws of the Sun regarding right effort. Are you studying the truth in the right way? Are you losing the will to train yourself spiritually? Just how much were you able to keep yourself away from doing evil and plant seeds of goodness? Do you make a constant effort to improve yourself? Please reflect on yourself and please look back on your spiritual effort or your spiritual development. Please end your contemplation. Thank you very much. This is the meditation or self-reflection of right efforts. If we make a habit of doing this kind of meditation before going to bed every day, we can check our spiritual growth day by day, spiritual progress day by day. And this habit will make our spiritual life, spiritual development very meaningful. This practice of self-reflection, this practice of right effort will make your life very meaningful. And before doing this meditation, it is very useful to recite this beautiful English sutra, the true words spoken by Buddha. If you are interested in receiving this beautiful English sutra, true words spoken by Buddha, please feel free to contact us. And I also would like you to join this spiritual movement, Happy Science, so that we can together promote the spiritual awareness to the people around the world. And finally, I'd like to ask you to support us with your gratitude donation. The link to the donation will be put under this video. Your support, spiritual support, will be very helpful for promoting this spiritual movement to awaken people to the spirituality. Thank you very much again for joining today's meditation. I wish you a beautiful, wonderful, and peaceful weekend with your family or with your friends. Thank you very much and see you again.